Okay. Can Mama film, please? Oh, Lily, let me film a video, please. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so excited to have you all here again. And today's video is going to kind of be one of those tough videos, and I'm just going to go into depth about what happened with my twins and why I'm only carrying one at the moment. So if you're interested in this story time, just keep watching. Since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a mother. That was my life dream, to be a mother. And there was always a big possibility that I myself can carry twins because my father was a twin. So everybody would say, you're gonna have twins, you're gonna have twins. And when I found out I was pregnant, there was just this big feeling that I was pregnant with twins. So I would tell my boyfriend, like, I know it, they're twins, I know it. So I called to make my first appointment, my 8-week appointment. And I was about 3 weeks when I found out I was pregnant. So it was a very long wait until my 8-week appointment. But finally, when it came, I was super excited to go in and see if this, thought that I was having twins was actually something, true. So when I went in, laid down for my first ultrasound, I remember the tech telling me that she couldn't answer a lot of the questions that I had, because that was something that the doctor had to do. And of course, I've never had been pregnant before, so I didn't know what an ultrasound was, supposed to look like, or what all the pictures on the screen were. So I was just laying there, just observing the screen, and I remember seeing two little bubbles, like two little sacs. And right away it caught me, and I asked, I was like, are there two in there? And her response was, I'm not sure. So she ended up wrapping it up and calling the doctor in to talk while I waited in the other room. After that, the doctor told me nothing. He told me that I was healthy and that everything was okay. And I got a picture of my baby that I will insert here. This is a frame I made for our first Father's Day together. So that is his first ultrasound. I think he just looks like a little peanut. So yeah, here is his first ultrasound. After that appointment, about 3 weeks later, I was laying down with my boyfriend. We were watching a movie, and I had a weird ping sensation, I guess. And I just remember feeling wet down there. So I got up, and the bed was covered in blood. I was, covered in blood. It looked like a heavy period. So I walked into the restroom. I took a shower. I changed. My boyfriend cleaned the sheets for me, and I just immediately started crying in the shower. I knew what it meant. It was so much blood that you just kind of in your heart know, you get this empty feeling that something's wrong. So I texted my doctor on the app that night. And by the next morning, he had called me about 8 a.m. to go into the office. They took a urine sample like they always did, and I went in for my ultrasound. As soon as they put the camera on my belly, I saw my child. I was going to say son, but at that point I didn't know what he was. At that moment, I saw him moving, and you can see his little heart right away beating and beating and beating. So I was relieved, very, very relieved. But they kept concentrating on that other sac. And that's, when I asked, at my last appointment, you all didn't tell me anything. And that's when the doctor had came in to check up on the baby. And I'm so sorry, that's Lily in the background. But the doctor had just let me know that there was another baby that was significantly smaller, that was measuring like a 5-week baby instead of measuring an 8-week baby, and they knew it wasn't going to make it. So it was a miracle if the baby would have survived, but there was a very high chance that the baby would just miscarry. So that's what had happened to me. Of course, my heart was broken when I found out this news, because having twins was a dream of mine. It really was. And I know that, of course, it didn't happen for a reason. And I believe that, you know, God does everything for a reason. But I know I'll always wonder what the other baby would have been. And when we told my boyfriend about it, he was so sad. It hit pretty hard that, you know, on February 6th, when we bring home our son from the hospital, that there was supposed to be 2. But wow. It's the hardest thing that I've ever had to go through. And to be honest, I felt a little bit greedy when we left. Like, I went in praying that my baby was okay. And when I came out, that's exactly what I prayed for. I had an okay baby. And I felt greedy that I wanted more, that I wanted both. So coping was difficult for me. I still don't think I've coped, but there's a point where you have to, you know, get over it and just go through life, because unfortunately you can't go back and change things. If that was possible, of course there's lots of things that I would change to get my child back, but unfortunately that's not possible. So any other mommies who are going through this, I totally throw my heart out to you guys and wish you the best of healing, because I know how difficult it is to lose a child. There's this, you know, thing in my heart that, you know, in the future when people ask how many children I have, I'll say the number of children I have, but deep down inside, I know that there should have been one more. And I think that's the hardest thing, of just, you know, not ever knowing who they would have been, or what they would have looked like, or if it would have been a little girl and I would have had my pair, or it would have been another little boy. But I'm just thankful and blessed that God chose me to be the mother of my son, and that he's okay, and that he's growing. But that, you know, God chose me to be his mother, and that he even, you know, gave me the gift of life. It's just the most amazing feeling. And like I said, I can't wait to see who he'll be. And of course, he'll always carry a piece of his sibling that I never got to meet. So I hold that dearly, dearly, dearly in my heart. So thank you guys for watching this short story time. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that if you are going through something similar, that you message me so we can talk about it. I know it feels better to talk about something that you can relate to with somebody else. Or if you're just, you know, if you just need a friend, like, go ahead and message me, comment down below, and I'll get in contact with you. Also, these cardigans, I do own and sell them. So if you would like a cardigan, go ahead and also comment down in the comments, and I will reach out to you on how you can purchase this and how I can ship or deliver this cardigan to you guys. With so much love and blessings, I wish you all an amazing week ahead of you. Bye, guys. She is very excited. I'm so sorry.